Yo, what's up traders? Welcome to a new video. So in this video I'll be going over how to trade the London session, and we will be going over two trading strategies. So yeah, it already is visible over here what to cover, two London session trading strategies, and let's dive into it. Alright, so first of all, it's important to know when the London session opens. And yeah, it's really easy, you just Google it. Over here we see that it opens at 7 EM, and that is and it closes at 5 PM GMT. And so yeah, you have to convert it to your own time zone, but this is the first thing you need to know, of course. Then we go to the charts. Over here we are looking at the GBP USD on the 15-minute time frame, and it's really important to pick a forex pair which has a European currency in it. For example, the GBP USD or the Euro USD or the GBP JPY. So it's important because yeah, in the London session, then the majority of traders are awake, right, when the session is active. So it's really important. Let's say that you want to trade the London session, but you are looking at the old New Zealand pair, for example, then it's likely that there isn't a lot of volatility, right? Of course it could happen, but it's more likely that we see on the GBP USD pair a lot more volatility and liquidity as well. All right, so you see a few colors. The first thing I did was I went to the indicator section and I looked for trading sessions. Over here I clicked on that. So that's this over here. Make sure to just adjust the right times. As we saw, I went to Google and I looked for when did the London session open. Now, okay, we see the specific times, so make sure that these are correct. You can play around with the colors if you want, blue, yellow, green, it doesn't matter. For the London session, we had it says the second session, which is a yellow color, right? All right, the next thing we do, we just zoom out a little bit. Of course, we can also look at the higher time frame, but I think this is also enough right now. We see that it's in a downtrend, right? Price goes from here all the way down to here, so we can tell it's a downtrend. We can also use specific moving averages, for example the 200, the 50, the 800, whatever you want to see, because these indicators, they indicate the trend, right? But okay, so we identified a downtrend. The next thing we do is we only focus on the yellow area, right? So we know that we only need to take sells, right? Because we're in a downtrend, so we do not we do not take buy trades, because that's against the trend. And we always want to not personally I only trade with the trend, and you can do reversal trades, but trading is about having an edge. So if you know you're in a downtrend, why would you take buy orders, right? But okay, what do we see? We see in most we see most of the times that in the London session, price goes into a specific direction and then it makes a pullback. We also see over here that it makes a pullback, and around 1 or 2 o'clock we see price drops really hard to the downside. So what you can do, you can wait for the pullback over here, and then once we see a big candle, well, this was a little bit too big, because if you entered at the close of the candle, you would make some profit, but it's not a lot, and not the best risk reward ratio as well. So what you can do, you can wait for the pullback, or you can wait for a breakout of the Asian session. This here is the Asian session, and we just wait for a breakout. So over here we have the breakout, or we have the range, and then once London opens, you can take the buy, right? Because it breaks out the range. So over here, and this is Asian. It's in at night. Over here it starts, and we see a breakout candle here. We can take the buy. For example, here, stop loss, you can put it beneath the latest low or beneath this this hammer, and you can, let's say that you aim for a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio trade, which is about here, right? So that is a possibility. Then you're looking for breakout trades, the Asian range breakout. But another thing that you can do is you wait for the retest, and then maybe you can work with, let's say, trend lines. You wait for it to break, and then you can enter. Well, this one, as I mentioned, it's a strange trade, and most of the time, you don't take a sell trade here, right? Because it already made the move, so you wait for another pullback opportunity. But okay, we continue. Over here we see the Asian session range, and this is the high of the Asian session. We see a breakout, but this is still in the Asian session, so we don't take any trades. But it did break. Well, let me see, then it's over here because this is the end. This is the low of the Asian session. So we see eventually that it broke the Asian range, right here, this candle. You can take a sell order over here on the 15-minute time frame. We put our stop loss. I would put it above here, also above the 50 exponential moving average, and also above the high. Let's say that again, 1 to 2, 1.5 is also good, but let's say 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, which is here, and that would be another winner, right? And again, we only take sell orders because we are trend traders. So the one that I showed you before, this one, I wouldn't recommend the Asian breakout buy, because we're only looking for sell opportunities. But if you're a reversal trader, you can do it. You can take the buy. Okay, so another thing over here, another trade. So this is the open, this is the close. Over here. All right, so we see a break, and if you're a breakout trader, then of course you can take the sell. However, in this case, it would result in a loss, right? Because we put our stop loss above the latest high, and let's say 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. It doesn't even matter at the moment because we see that it was the losing trade. So in this case, it didn't work out. But what we do see, the second strategy, so not the breakout, but the retest, it goes into a specific direction. It makes a retest, and from that moment, we just wait for another break at the end of well, not the end, but more like almost the beginning of the New York session, which starts about here, and then you can take the trade, right? So you just wait, you wait until we see this candle over here. It also crosses the 50 exponential moving average, and from that moment we can take the sell. So these, there are two types of trading strategies. Let me show you the last one over here. Not the last one, because I also want to show you another example. So this was our Asian range. All right, so we see London session, it's still in the range until we see a break. Again, you can take the sell. If you want to scalp, it's okay, right? Then this one here was also profitable if you are a scalper. But if you're more like a day trader, then this would probably result in a loss. But again, the second strategy, so the first one would be kind of profitable. if you're a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio trader. But then you wait for the pullback. So we always see a move down, a pullback. And for example, we take the trend line, we wait for it to cross it. We also see it cross the 50 exponential moving average, and then from that moment you can take a sell order, right? So yeah, these are kind of typical trades for the London session. So it basically comes down to here, the last one. This is the open, right? And here it's the open. I mean, is the upper side of the range. Here we see this is the lowest. Oh, here. And New York opens. Oh, I mean, London opens. It's still in the range, right? So we don't do anything. Over here, if you are a reversal trader, you can take a buy order. This would result in profit. But if you're more like a trend trader, I would draw it like this, because we also see a kind of a head and shoulder pattern. We see a shoulder, we see a head, and we see another shoulder here. Then it breaks the neckline, and then you can take a sell, right? But then we also started in the New York session started. But these are two trading strategies that you can use if you are a London session trader. So basically you wait for a Asian session range breakout. Either you wait for that, or you just wait for a retest in the London session, and then after, let's say, 1 hour, 2 hours, then you have more clarity which direction it would go, and then you take in this case, the sell order. For example, here another nice example. We see that London session opens, it goes down, we see a retest, and then here you can, let's say we mark it up really conservatively. It breaks the support, and then you can take the sell, right? So yeah, these are two trading strategies you can use if you are a scalper / day trader in the New York, and I mean in the London session. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.